This is going to be a case where it'd be best to push it in first. Yeah, and that's in there tight, and then it would be best to glue it from the bottom. Not from the top. Not just basically just glue it and then press it down. It would not be best to do that. It'd be best to glue it from the bottom after you get it pressed in. So flipping her upside down, it's right there. I can hold my hand still. I'm shaking. There we go. Glue that from the bottom. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. We got to get one more of these vents in. Alright, that one's in. And then same thing. Glue from the bottom. This one over here. Just rub the glue in there. And then it'll dry. And with that, we have those parts on. Okay, so that was that. Next one is fit the vent 60J to the vent motor 60K and fix in place with a little glue. That's basically these two vents in pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and apply glue onto the peg. Just like that. And then we're looking for the corresponding hole right there. There's the corresponding hole. And you got a corresponding peg. You're going to fasten these two together. But you got to try to do this fast because that glue will try to dry on you fast. So when you fasten it too, make sure you got it straight, not crooked. You don't want a crooked vent. And then when you're done that, you'll have this piece made. And this is eventually going to sit on top of one of the deck houses, but we don't install it yet. We just make it and hang on to it. Last page. We have 2 more benches to put down to the boat deck, and then we are done with this issue. I'm going to try to squeeze the last ounce of glue out of this bottle that I've already got. So let me grab the boat deck and some stuff here. Okay, so we're going to be putting the benches right here and these 2 slots right here on each slide. Okay, so let me get the benches open. There's 2 screws in here with the benches where I stuck it in here earlier. There's 1 bench. There's the 2 screws. So I just want the benches. Well, there's 3 screws in the bag, my bad. But I just want the 2 benches. So I'm going to put the 2 screws back into the bag with the other screw. Set that to the side. We just need these benches. And they've been painted too, like my other benches. And I'm going to grab my tweezers. I'm going to grab my glue. And I'm going to grab my bench. Alright. I'm going to attempt to insert the first one. That one's in. And then we're going to do the other side. You want me to go on the back there? Let me just get the glue on my bench. And I'm going to attempt to insert make sure it's straight, make sure it goes into the corresponding hole. Get a look at it down here. Yeah, that looks about right. And with that, we got both benches on. So now I think all benches are on this deck. And that's our completed work. We have other parts that we did not use. They give it to us now, but they tell us to hang on to them and not to use them until a later date. So I'll show you what those parts are when I figure out what I've done with the bag. I put it on top right here. Okay. Get this. Basically, they gave us all the water pipes that go around the third funnel and across that one house to the other house from the third funnel. But we don't put these on yet, but they give it to us now. So we got those that we'll be hanging on to until our next shipment is when we'll put those on. So, but that's going to do it for this video. That's the end of this build, and I'm going to read the completed work. Completed work. The second class entrance has been assembled, and benches have been fitted to the boat deck. Store the unused parts carefully until they are needed. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times, and y'all have a blessed one. And when I come back, we'll be doing Titanic issue 61, and that'll be the last one that we'll be able to do, because I can't do 62, because unfortunately, you see over here, my hull is still in pieces. I still have not received the replacement piece. And until I receive the replacement piece, we can't do nothing on the hull. So, yeah. And with the funnel, it's still dry fitted. I'm still testing it. So far, it seems to be holding. But this is just, you know, dry fitted. I did go ahead and screw the funnel down. That way it wouldn't fall off, and I can just keep an eye on it. But like I said, these two screws right here are stripped, and it's at a risk of putting a lot of pressure on the screw back here and just the whole thing just busting loose. I did contact Agora Models and tell them about the situation. They haven't gotten back to me yet, but I did request 2 replacement parts. I requested a replacement part for the funnel capping and the interior of the funnel where the screw head's stripped. So we'll know where we go to from there. But so far it seems to be holding. I'm still keeping an eye on it. But that's going to do it for this video. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And goodbye.